2015, a skinny white kid from Ohio named Slim Jesus dropped a track called Drill Time. It sounded like something straight out of Chicago.
Boy, I remember Slim Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that he's on this video.
These niggas sound stupid saying they invented me, but arguing with fools is a waste of
It's your time, it's his time, it's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Your time to shine too. Yes, you. Check it out, man. We on a rapper's rampage. It's like this is like a rapper week. We've been diving through, going through all the stuff with the rappers now. Rappers who lied about their past. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see who's lying about their past. This channel, hopefully you guys are speaking facts. You guys said a couple of weird things in the last two videos, I think, or a video before the last video that I had to like question on, but it's popped up on the recommended, so.
Story is important when you're trying to break into the rap game. Fans don't want to hear street bars from dudes who grew up in the suburbs, so rappers lie about they come up for clout. Today, we're breaking down the biggest rappers who lied about their past and ended up getting exposed. Back in 2020, a drill rapper from Staten Island named CJ off the track Whoopty. In the video, him and his homies were rocking red bandanas, and fans thought he was repping the Bloodhound Brims. Whoopty is agreeing that the Brims started, but CJ claimed he invented the phrase and said he was going to trademark it so no one else can make money off of it. This led to a dude named LeBrim making a phone call from prison and calling CJ out. LeBrim was hit with a 30-year sentence back in 2019 for his connection to the Bloodhound Brims, but he didn't appreciate CJ for jacking the phrase. On the call, he said,
"So I'm gonna take a moment to set the record straight for y'all. I see there's a lot of controversy over this Whoopty thing. So first and foremost, CJ made a hot song, but the content that he used, that's not his content. So his foundation is based off a lie. He's not Whoopty. He don't know nothing about Whoopty. He just seen a fly splash and he jacked it, which is a smart move, but in life you gotta show respect and you can't live a lie. Now you jacking something that they got dudes in jail for. They gave me 30 years for a lifestyle full of allegations of a lifestyle that you talked about that you never lived."
Other drill rappers like 22G's also called out CJ for being an industry plant. CJ clapped back with a freestyle and said, "First things first, I'm his squad brand, and if you got a problem with it, you can suck my niggas wanna kill me, cause I probably crazy how a call my brother doesn't turn snitch." His squad Brims are another blood set, but it's not clear if CJ is actually affiliated with them. His uncle also works for the label he signed to, which makes it look like the industry plant rumors are true. If CJ just showed respect to the dudes who came up with Whoopty,
Here's the thing about this. I'm not into the street shit at all, the gangs or whatever that they talking about. I'm not into that. Like, but what I'm saying is though, when you do claim something in a song that you didn't come up with, if you not they homie, you are supposed to pay homage. Like, hey, shout out whoop, you know what I'm saying? Or shout out and whoop, and I just said Whoopty. I'm not talking about what they talking about. You know, you feel me? Out here, you know, sometimes the slang is, you know, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? After you get done making a statement, I was talking to him, you know, and they was whoop, 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 all them. Like, I can't explain it. You probably heard me say it in the video. I'm not saying whoopty because this is the first time I've heard the term whoopty. Feel me? So don't get that confused. But you are supposed to pay homage anytime you use something that you, like a bar or just something that you didn't start. So if this is facts, then this is facts.
there wouldn't be an issue. But instead he lied about where it came from and got aired out by a bunch of dudes who are really street certified.
Oh, he died?
In 2015, a skinny white kid from Ohio named Slim Jesus dropped a track called Drill Time. It sounded like something straight out of Chicago.
Boy, I remember Slim Jesus. I think my brother introduced me to him. My brother was like, I was playing the song in a room one time and I walked in, I'm like, bro, who is that? Slim Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that he's on this video. Again, I don't know nothing. But it's not even that bro was white. It was just like, you can just tell sometimes, bro. It's not even because he was white. It's just sometimes you can just tell certain things, bro. I don't know. But, again, let's see what they gonna say about him.
Slim dropping bars like,
I haven't heard about him in years, though.
Boy, you can't hang. You can find me posted up on Frank Block with my f***ing gang. You ain't really about shit, stay out my spot, don't speak my name. Or I'll pull up on your block at night, wearing all black, and let that 40 bang. The track went viral. Slim Jesus was getting talked about everywhere online. Some people thought it was all a joke, but others said he was really about that life. But a month after Drill Time came out, Slim talked to DJ Vlad and and told him it was all cap.
He
In
did?
the interview, he said,
For the most part on the street shit, like, I got homies that are in that shit, and I know people who are, and people around me. I mean, I haven't, like, I'm not out here catching bodies and shit, obviously.
Slim says he was rapping about guns and killing people because he thought it was cool and would get him attention.
Well,
After
everybody
he admitted
does.
he was just rapping for clout, the game said, I saw Slim Jesus, I thought he was cool. Then I seen the other shit when he was like, I don't really do this. It's too late. You got people who really doing it that are offended. Slim had some threats sent to him from dudes really living that life. But luckily, nothing serious ever went down. Slim is still dropping music, but his last single barely racked up 30K streams on Spotify. He went viral for a few days back in 2015, but it looks like everyone moved on after he admitted to capping.
I haven't heard, like I said, I have not heard of him in so long. Like 2015, I was I was in 9th grade 2015, bro. You know, 2014, 2015 year. Yeah. Like I ain't heard of him the year probably since then. You know, it's been a while. And it's crazy how he had to drop songs like that to get attention. Just kind of shows what we, cause don't get me wrong, with this drill music shit, sometimes I used to, cause I was not really into the drill music shit coming up, but I've kind of, I'm not gonna say gravitated towards it. There are times I do listen to certain drill songs just for the it just be the mood sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. With this music stuff, bro, it's like sometimes I remember my uncle told me this. He said sometimes I don't want to be conscious. He was talking about himself. Sometimes I don't want to be conscious. Like you don't listen to music all the time that 100% relates to you, or something that's just strictly on some, you know, motivational or rap bar for bar type of, you don't do that all the time. Sometimes you want to be unconscious. So, and that's what it is with music. Music is a mood. Just as long as you're not out there throwing up the signs that you see, the gang signs, you repping the gangs and all that, or you repping this hood, you repping that hood, and you ain't never, and you not from that hood, you don't know nobody from that hood, you good. Like this notion that you can't listen to music if you listen to a rapper who's talking about something you ain't never did before. Nothing wrong with that, bro. You actually like the song. It's only a problem if you try to rep that and you let that change how you move. If you start doing some stuff that you ain't never did before because of music you heard, then yeah, that's a problem. You ain't even got to blame the artist. It's the person listening for real.
21 Savage hasn't been in the game that long, but he was already on his way.
What the fuck they mean hasn't been in the game that long? How old is this video? This is a year ago. When did 21 Savage come out? This was like what, 2017? It's 2020. That's 7 years. I mean, that ain't like 10 plus. He don't got 10 plus in this shit. Like he got like what, 2016?
To becoming an Atlanta legend.
Remember him and
He's been
Youngboy
repping
was
Zone
cool
6
at
his
one
whole
point.
career, talking about his wild come up in the streets. That's why the whole world was shocked when news broke that 21 was actually from London. In 2019, 21 was arrested by ICE for being in the U.S. illegally. The rep from ICE told CNN his whole public persona is false. He actually came to the U.S. from the U.K. as a teen and overstayed his welcome. The situation isn't really that simple though. 21 moved to Atlanta legally with his mom when he was 7 years old. He went back to the UK for a month when he was 12. And when he came back to Atlanta, his visa allegedly expired. 21 told ABC News that he never really tried to hide his past, but he kept it low key because he didn't want to get deported. He said, I didn't even know what a visa was. I went in the first grade here, so I don't really remember too much. I remember like my grandma's house, and that's probably about it. I didn't really do much here. I've been in Atlanta probably 20 years, 19 years. I'm from Atlanta. In my eyes, I was...
See, here's the thing about this, because I've heard about this, and you know somebody, y'all that know watching, because it's kind of I don't know what word to use, but it's kind of like people are excited when they say where they're from. You ever like see somebody about to fight somebody and the first thing, I'm from here, bro. I'm from Oakland. I'm from here. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like they just start naming a bunch of areas where they're from. They give a whole certified essay statement. You feel me? Where they're from before they get to fight. It's like I don't know what it is. It's a pride thing, but it's like when it's just cool to say you're from certain places because there's this notion, because anytime I tell, like I'm talking to, you know, my OGs, and I was all like, so what do you, how are you from somewhere? They say any person who swears they're from this area and that area, but they've been out here since they was in the first grade, they're not from that area. You're from here. Being from somewhere is when you literally grew up there. Feel me? You grow up, 15, 16 years old, then you move to this city, you move to that city, then you can say you from that area because you was there till you was 15, 16 years old. You was there till you was a sophomore in high school. You're from there. But if you was there when you was in second grade, first grade, you feel me? You've been out here since first grade or second grade, you ain't from that city that you keep on repping. Your family is. Your dad might be, your mom might be, but you're not. I think that's just. And I'm not even talking about 21 Savage. I'm just talking about from what I've personally seen. He said he came out there since he was in first grade. He don't really remember shit before first grade, And that kind of proves what I'm saying. Like that's probably why he don't claim London, because he said he went back there. What was it when he was 12? He said he came out here he came to Atlanta in the first grade. He don't remember much before the first grade. From first grade till he was 12, went back for a month, then came back. His shit was expired. He didn't know what a visa was. Then from 12 up until 2019. So I mean, he not really wrong saying he from Atlanta. He lived in Atlanta way longer than he did London first grade. Like he was kindergarten, preschool out in London.
I was trying to hide it, but I didn't want to get deported, so I wasn't gonna just say I wasn't born here. World, 21's case is still pending right now, but hopefully he gets the situation sorted out soon.
This must be old though,
because
this
Atlanta
video
is home to him, and he's giving back more to his community than pretty much any other rapper.
Atlanta gotta be, because when they talk about Atlanta rappers, they always mention him. I'm not really in tune with his music, but they always mention him. They always say, top Atlanta rappers. Name somebody. I hear people name 21 Savage sometimes, so he's considered Atlanta. So I don't see nothing wrong.
6ix9ine popped off with the track Gummo in 2017 and acted like he had been gangbanging his whole life. On the hook, he said, "I'm on some robbing shit. Take the do the dash in the whip, count the cash in the whip. I pull up with a stick.
He was saying
that shit hit."
nigga
and
religiously
in the video for the
at
track,
one point.
he had a bunch of dudes from the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. One of the Bloods in the video was a dude named Shotty, who ended up becoming 6ix9ine's manager and introduced him to other dudes in the gang. Before the Gummo video, 6ix9ine never repped the gang. He was from the area, knew some dudes, but never actually joined the set. After he linked up with Shotty and the other 9 Treys, 6ix9ine allegedly got involved with all kinds of street activities like pushing weight, attempted murders, and more. But at the same time, he was blowing up in the rap game like crazy and was starting beef with tons of people in the industry. Everyone knows that 6ix9ine eventually flipped on the 9 Trey Bloods and got his manager and ex-homies locked up. But Fat Joe claims that 6ix9ine was never in the streets anyways. Back in May, Joe went on the...
So that whole situation, I heard they was backdooring him. They was knocking his baby mama and hella shit. Is that why he went in? I don't know. Like, again, I don't know that. I just know they always called him a snitch. I don't know what's going on. I never really knew the whole situation. I just know everybody was calling, all the dudes in the streets was calling him a snitch and stuff like that. And they were saying he was portraying to be something he wasn't, and then he got himself involved. Then wanted to double back on. I don't know. I had nothing to do with the situation. I don't know. But it's good that this video talked about that, because I never really knew the 100% story. So that's crazy. I didn't know his manager was in jail. I didn't know it was like his manager though. I thought it was like just people he was hanging out with, like homies or something. I didn't know it was his whole manager.
The Expert Opinion podcast and said 6ix9ine is a sucker.
Ooh.
He's a sucker. This dude here, this type of shit this doing, I'm convinced he want to die.
Ooh.
I don't wish it on him or nothing like that, but I'm convinced he's miserable in his body. He can't look in the mirror. Joe claims that back in 2018, he tried to kick some game to 6ix9ine and told him to be careful how he was moving in the streets. According to him, 6ix9ine said it was all an act, and he wasn't actually out there committing crimes. 6ix9ine clapped back and said it was all cap. But Fat Joe is a New York legend, and 6ix9ine is known as the biggest rat in hip-hop. So most fans are believing Joe's side of the story. Rick Ross blew up back in the 2000s off of tracks like Hustlin'. He built up his image as a Scarface type dude who moved weight and ran the city. He even named himself after the legendary drug kingpin, Freeway Ricky Ross. But in 2008, a website called The Smoking Gun posted a picture of Rick Ross wearing a prison guard uniform. At first, he denied that the picture was him. He even called out The Smoking Gun in a freestyle and said, "I'm the boss and I'm laughing at your blogs. I'm the glue in the streets, meaning I can get you stuck. The world knows where the fuck I'm from. Sell rock, 20 chains, and I never lost one. Heavy on the block."
This dude is horrible. You know how somebody can read a lyric and make it like like sound like he's rapping it, like it sound legit. Like it's just he's so late. Like I don't know what did y'all like. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like he's so late. Like he's just terrible at reading lyrics.
Never on the net. Ross told All Hip Hop, online hackers put my face when I was a teenager in high school on other people's body. If this shit was real, don't you think they would have more specifics, like dates and everything? But more evidence came out later. Ross Coates was working as a CO. He told Don Diva magazine, yes, it's me. I never tried to hide my past. I never ratted on it. I never prosecuted it. I never locked up it. That's first and foremost. When I'm making my music, I'm talking about blow, it's because I did it. When I say that I'm rich off cocaine, it's because I did it. A lot of people thought the news would be a huge hit on his career, but Ross made it through the situation without losing too much respect.
Wait, so the cocaine shit is crazy. But so he was a cop? Hold on, let me write that back. Let me write that back. Cop or some shit. Just write that back.
Online hackers put my face when I was a teenager in high school on other people's body. If this shit...
Nah. Let's see, where is it at? What was this? It was like, he was a...
smoking gun, posted a picture of Rick Ross wearing a prison guard uniform.
So he was a cop I said a cop. He was a prison guard?
At first, he denied that the picture was him.
So he was a prison guard. I guess people are like, how you a prison guard and you talking about what you did in the streets and stuff like that? I guess they don't go together. Is that what it is?
Gun in a freestyle and said, I'm the boss and I'm laughing at your blogs. I'm the glue in the streets, meaning I can get you stuck. The world knows where the fuck I'm from. Sell rock.
I'm about to hear him read this that bad again. Let me go back to where I was.
Real? Don't you think they would have more specifics, like dates and everything? But more evidence came out later, and Ross Coates was working as a CO. He told Don Diva magazine, yes, it's me. I never tried to hide my past. I never ratted on it. I never prosecuted it. I never locked up it. That's first and foremost. When I'm making my music, I'm talking about blow, it's because I did it. When I say that I'm rich off cocaine, it's because I did it. A lot of people thought the news would be a huge hit on his career, but Ross made it through the situation without losing too much respect. He's still selling records about pushing weight, so obviously his fans weren't too pressed about the line. Tyga has been in the rap game since he dropped his debut mixtape back in 2007. His whole career, he claimed that he came up in Compton, but in 2012, an unaired pilot for a show on MTV leaked, and Tyga was caught in a lie. Footage from a game show called Busta started going around online, and in the clip, Tyga claimed that he actually grew up in the valley and had a comfortable life. He said, grew up not too tough, parents had a Range Rover, doing it big, not too much hard, but I'm still street. Tyga hopped on Twitter to defend himself and said, when you're 14 and ambitious, you don't give a fuck about anything. Scripted TV, isn't that what we all live for? Ha 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 ha. And then in an interview on Power 106's Big Boy's Neighborhood, he said, the intro beginning was scripted. I never grew up in the valley. I lived in Compton/Gardena my whole life. According to Tyga, he was just young and ready to do whatever it took to break into the industry. He said, I'm young, I'm ambitious, I don't care. I'm getting a check for this. I'm about to be on TV. At this point in my career, I'm at a point where I work so hard and for people to try and throw negative stuff, it's just retarded. The video didn't really hurt Tyga's career, but fans definitely looked at him differently after...
Wait. So he was never in the... So he grew up in the valley. Or I think the reason why some of these do, because let's keep it all the way real, and y'all can comment down below and let me know if I'm and just let me know if what I'm saying is facts or not. We give these stories more we give these stories more glow than people who didn't come up in the streets, but he a rapper though. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come, or maybe he did. Maybe he had street. Maybe what did TSU Surf say? Maybe he's of street essence, but he wasn't a street dude. You get what I'm saying? He was the little bro dribbling the basketball court, dribbling the basketball down the block. He's from the block because he live here. You get what I'm saying? Or you feel me? Like the dude walking from school, going to football practice. He can say he from the block because he live here. He was another dude on the block. You get what I'm saying? It's like we glorify the street dude and what he does more than the dude who might have been in the street area, but wasn't, or might have been in the hood, but not only there because parents couldn't get nowhere else or whatever, but the mom and dad did everything they could to keep him away out of that. He never grew up toting guns, shooting at nobody, nothing. He never grew up in the gangs fighting. Maybe he got little fights in school like everybody else, even suburban kids getting fights. Maybe that's what he did. We don't glorify that rap star. We glorify the dude who's from the trenches, who was doing shit in the trenches. You feel me? Doing shit to get money, selling the drugs, heavy drugs, gun heavy. You know what I'm saying? We glorify that for some reason. So maybe that's why these rappers is like, all right, I'm gonna rap about that because that's the only way I can get my foot in the door. Same thing. There's a woman artist right now who said the industry don't want to push her because she don't want to twerk. I'm just saying, bro. That's why we doing YouTube, man. Nah, I'm just playing. We just doing this shit because, you know, we got a knack for talking. We not camera shy. We love it. You feel me? And we want to build a community off this shit. Make this shit, and then, you know, make this shit into a career, man. It's coming, man. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, if y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Videos every single day. This shit don't stop. Rest in peace to Kari, X, my grandma, and I'm gone.